Tom Parker never planned on becoming invisible. At the age of 32, living in a small Dallas apartment, his life moved in loops. The same alarm, the same coffee, the same drive, the same customer service scripts. Nothing was terrible, but nothing felt like it belonged to him. He had ambition, plenty of it, but every evening he collapsed into comfort. He told himself he'd start something tomorrow, but tomorrow always looked just like today. His potential wasn't dying, it was slowly falling asleep. Then one Tuesday, an internal email shook him awake. Corporate restructuring, departmental review, possible layoffs. Tom stared at the screen, realizing that if his job disappeared, he had nothing else to lean on. The fear wasn't he losing income, it was realizing he'd built no life outside a cubicle. On the drive home, for the first time in years, he didn't turn on the radio. Silence forced him to face the truth he'd been avoiding. When he got home, he sat on his bed and whispered, "How much time have I wasted wanting more but doing nothing?" The next day, he woke up before his alarm, unsettled but strangely conscious. At work, his thoughts weren't on customers. They were on Chimmy, how he used it, how he wasted it, how his Elliot slipped away. That night, he didn't fall into the couch. He grabbed a notebook and wrote one sentence. Stop wasting time. He didn't suddenly turn super productive. He just started using his evenings intentionally, 10 minutes here, 20 minutes there. It wasn't dramatic, but it was different. He kept showing up. One night he read a blog about starting small projects with no experience, and it hit him with rare clarity. He didn't need expertise, he needed action. It gave him permission to try, even if he wasn't perfect. The next week, he contacted a local repair shop in Dallas, offering to handle their customer emails after hours. He didn't oversell, he just told the truth. They paid him $50 a week. When the first payment arrived, Tom stared at it as if it were a fortune. It wasn't the money, it was validation. Slowly, he became responsible with his time. He woke earlier, he worked with purpose. Even on days he slipped, he returned the next day. The memory of wasted years kept him going. Weeks passed, then months. He added a landscaping company as a client, then a bakery. He wasn't rich, but he was building something real. Then the layoffs arrived. As co-workers panicked, Tom felt strangely calm. He packed his things, walked out, and sat in his car with a long, steady breath. He wasn't losing a safety net. He had been building one quietly. Over the next 2 years, his small side gigs grew into a full business. He hired help. He took bigger contracts. His life stopped feeling accidental. One day, he realized he didn't escape his old life. He outgrew it. Success hadn't come from motivation, luck, or perfect planning. It came from respecting time. Time became the turning point he had always needed. Tom learned one lesson he wished he had understood years earlier. You don't need a miracle. You don't need the perfect moment. You just need to stop wasting your time. Every hour you use well builds a life you didn't think you could have. Tom wasn't chosen or gifted. He was simply someone who stopped waiting for tomorrow, and that changed everything.